Hello everyone, my name is Solangel Bastos Mendoza. In this video I will present you my terror scene. It starts this way, mentioning the main character of the story, which are Lana and her couple of friends. Well, in the beginning, Lana is a girl who has been making trips and adventures to emblematic remote places in the world, and she had already been renowned for it. Her couple of friends, Richard and Andrea, they had just arrived in Colombia to meet their next adventure along with Lana. Heading to the Mesa de los Santos tourist site, upon arrival they approached the cable car located in the San Rafael area to descend by the rugged road or bridle path to find their destination in the ghost town of Jordán-Suben. So, their adventure begins with a vertiginous tour in the natural depths of the Chicamocha Canyon. Neither of them knew the right way to follow the indicated path to reach Jordán, only by a few notions that Richard had heard from a traveler who some time ago had made the same journey and had allowed him to have a blurred, aged, and cracked map of the right way to Jordán. Still, he had never heard from him again. Very mysteriously, this certainly intrigued Lana and Andrea, causing them to be a little uncertain about that man's fate. They had already found themselves descending the trail road. Lana, Richard, please let me see and use the map for us to be on the right track. Andrea and Richard, they can notice that the path is full of a natural trail of amorphous, bizarre, and savage-looking plants. Wild nature surrounds them, in fact, but as they advance, they can see a dense atmosphere of lugubrious harmony with a certain mysteriousness indeed. The heavy wind, the gray sky, and the bright and radiant environment of the very beginning are disappearing and fading completely. Andrea, guys, the night is nearing us. The abysmal cold is getting into our bones. The febrile environment overwhelms me. And the direction of the map are getting us nowhere. Richard, the map had been making us get lost all this time, so we are going around in a circle. Lana, the compass is not working right now. The map is fading away, does not show us which direction to take, and only illuminate us in the glow of darkness. Lana, we're trapped in the vastness of this canyon. Richard, we've walked the same path hundreds of times in a row with the loneliness of the night. Andrea, many chilling whispers from the one are heard. She screams out loud. Lana, guys, I perceive presence and glimpse shadows appearing and disappearing in the distance. The canyon is scaring us to death. Lana, just the glimmers of an appalling starry night accompanying us in the vastness of this terrifying aquatic darkness. Andrea, the branches of the plants are moving. I feel how they run through my legs. The three of them are terrified, very frightening, beginning for a quick sunrise to go on with this way. Lana, Andrea, and Richard, the three of them listen to the whispering lamentation of the wind like sharp lancet on their skin and their ears. Lana, it is an eternal torment this agonizing night. Richard, there are no notion of times. We are in a timeless nocturnal void. Finally, the sunrise has come to realize the day. Lana got her boots on through the thick meadway and began the dark trek leading the way along with her friends. Lana, we must continue. Even if we have to endure the delirious and distressing psychological pressure of the supernatural we feel here. Andrea, we are enduring the unimaginable. Richard, We keep going around in circles. Lana, we have to get out somewhere. This road indicated on the map must lead us out of this endless place. They kept walking with a nebulous course. Andrea, I feel the thick, dense atmosphere clearing, opening us up to another place. Richard, it is true. There is a profound lighting in the background that draws us to it. Andrea, so we should head over there. Lana, suddenly I can see it's a house, a rustic looking old house that glows with the sun. Lana, we have finally found the Jordan, screaming out loud. Richard, how can it be possible? I have seen this house before. I have been there before. It is here for real, unbelievable. Lana and Andrea, how can be this real, Richard? Explain this to us. Richard approached the house. It is like something out of the fairy tale. Richard, this is the house of that traveler who gave me the map. Lana, but how in the heck can it be true, Richard? Neither of you knew him or his home. Let's just get inside quickly. Lana, I had knocked at the door a few times. What should we do now? No one is answering. Andrea, I had anticipated that the door would open for itself. And it happened just as Andrea said. Richard, we are all inside. What's now? Suddenly, a little old lady appears dressed in rags and shows them the photo of that traveler. Richard takes in his hand the picture and it slowly starts vanishing. As it faded away with the sun's ray passing through it, Lana, it's blow-minded. We are in a true ghost town. It's inside a ghost house. The ghost of the traveler appears. Andrea, we're looking through a real ghost. The ghost appears, telling them that they have been chosen to free him from the curse of the canyon that had him trapped in that photograph. That's why you all followed the map by will. Lana, how can we reverse the spell? The ghost, you must do an ancestral indigenous ritual that the spirit of the little old lady, being a Reman Guane, she has lived enough time abroad through life and beyond to successfully pursue a redemption ritual that she will teach you magically dissolve the deception and the enclosure that has me trapped in this photograph so I can free myself along with the canyon so that it is free of the evil magic that has enveloped it so that it returns to its splendor. That's my story. I hope you like it very much. Till the next time.
Halloween. Oh, the ghost of the cemetery. Horror story by Elizabeth Marina Alvarez Morris. On a dark and gloomy night, a group of friends had decorated the living room before the party, but they did not stay there and decided to venture into an all-abandoned cemetery. They had eaten before leaving. They closed all the windows before leaving. The full moon illuminates the graves and twisted streets, creating a chilling atmosphere. The friends entered the cemetery nervously, not knowing what awaited them. But before they looked back and forth, their hearts stood on top of them after hearing slow and approaching step. Had I ever called the police because I felt? Had I ever called the police because I felt tainted by a ghost? One of the friends asked. Not me. Neither did I, the others replied. They had never felt a ghost until they died. They had not known the experience until they went to the cemetery. As they explored among the graves, one of the friends stumbled and fell on ancient tombstone. At that moment, a chill ran through their bodies and sinister presence was felt. They realized that they had awakened a vengeful spirit living in the cemetery. The spirit began to chase them, appearing and disappearing into the shadows. Friends felt terrified and desperate to find a solution to escape the weight of the ghost. They tried to run, but it seemed that the spirit was always one step ahead. Amid the chaos, one the friends recall an ancient legend about the cemetery. According to the story, the spirit could only be calmed if it was given back an object that belonged to it in life. They decided to search the nearby graves and finally found an ancient reliquary. Cautiously, they approached the spirit and offered him the locket. The ghost paused for a moment, looked in the object, and then slowly disappeared into this darkness. The friends felt immense relief and knew that they had succeeded in calming the vengeful spirit. After that night, the cemetery was peaceful again, and the friends learned the importance of respecting sacred places and the souls that rest in them. And
I had been told the mansion held secrets, but I never imagined this. So, you be finally come to claim your inheritance. I had been living here for years before you even knew of its existence. And yet, it's me the letter summoned. Neither you nor anyone else. Do you know who is she? She looks familiar, but no. That's our great grandmother. She had the library built, and rumor has it she practiced dark arts. Why would she do that? She wanted to control everyone, everything. She'd even made the gardener chop down his favorite tree just because she felt like it. Wow, that's so cruel. No, no, no! Victoria, Victoria, close the window. The spirits don't like disturbance. Charles, behind you. I told you, this place is cursed, and now you've invited the curse you can't use. I don't nothing. It's the legacy of our ancestors. Maybe they're trying to tell you something. She had been betrayed. Vengeance seeks the blood of their heirs. What do you want from us? Maybe it's not just shared after. It's what we represent. The past wrongs, the betrayals. Victoria, Victoria, what do we do? We make it right. Suddenly, the bookshelf moves aside, revealing a hidden chamber with an old book on a pedestal. The solution might be in there, but we need to face it together as a family.
Hello, my name is Diego Alejandro Cáceres Martinez, and in this video, I am going to make my history, and its title is "Echoes of an Abandoned Asylum." Setting: an abandoned asylum, its corridors filled with echoes of tortured souls. The walls have peeled away, and the air is thick with an unsettling silence broken only by occasional unexplained sounds. Characters: Emily, a skeptical journalist searching for a breakthrough story. Thomas, Emily's cameraman, a cautious and superstitious individual. Scene 1. The two have casually entered the decrepit asylum, their footsteps echoing through the desolate hallways. The air has been heavy with a sense of foreboding. Emily, this place has reeked of despair. I have wondered what horrors have lain hidden within these decaying walls. Thomas, I have heard stories of this place. People have vanished here, never to be seen again. Emily, we have come here to uncover the truth. Let us to head to the basement. The rumors of a strange occurrence have been months intense there. Scene 2. Uncovering the past. They have descended a dimly lit staircase. The oppressive atmosphere has been grown more palpable with each step. Strange shadows have seemed to move in the corner of their vision. Thomas, have you heard that? Emily, what has it been? Thomas, I am not sure, but it has sounded like a voice. We should be careful. Emily, let us keep moving. There must have been a reason why this place has been so haunted. Scene 3. As they have reached the basement, they have found a small room with a single flickering light bulb. A faint whisper has been heard. Emily, we have needed to set up the cameraman. If the camera here, if there has been something to cover, this might have been the place. Thomas has set up the camera as Emily has begun to investigate the area. Suddenly, a chilling wind has blown out the candle, plunging them into darkness. Emily, Thomas, light the candle. Thomas has fumbled for matches, his hands having trembled as he has struck one. The room has briefly been illuminated, revealing an ominous writing on the wall. Emily, they have never left. Their cries have still echoed within these walls. Thomas, we have needed to leave now. Emily, no, Thomas, we have needed to help them moving on. It has been the only way to put their souls to rest. At the instant, mournful howl has echoed through the basement, sending their shiver down the spines. Scene 5. Confronting the spirits. How have we done that? We have had to perform the ancient ritual. We have needed to bring closure to the tormented spirit trapped here. Scene 6. Releasing the spirits. They have begun setting up for the ritual. Their hands have been trembled with each step. As they have chanted the incantations, a chilling presence has started to manifest, sending the room into a frenzy of unearthly energy. Emily, leave this plane and find peace. Scene 7. Finding closure. The energy has subsided, the room having returned to its eerie silence. A sense of calm has washed over Emily and Thomas as they have witnessed the ethereal forms of tormented souls dissipating into the unknown. Their haunting cries finally silenced. Emily, they have finally been at peace. Thomas, we have helped them move on. And as they have decided to exit the asylum, the once foreboding aura has seemed to leave, leaving behind only the echoes of the tormented past. Thank you for watching.